financial milestone, with its national debt exceeding $34.4 trillion. This milestone highlights a concerning pattern, the debt increasing by about $1 trillion every 100 days. The rapid rise in debt sent shockwaves through financial markets, raising worries about the nation's long-term fiscal health. Credit rating agency Moody's recently downgraded its outlook on U.S. government debt, citing escalating debt levels and potential future deficits. Analysts are also concerned, emphasizing challenges in servicing the growing debt, especially with rising interest rates. This particular situation, this debasement, would severely hinder the government's ability to function effectively. The US government might consider lowering the intrinsic value of coins to stabilize the situation in the economy. The US debt situation affecting financial markets is still seeing safe haven assets like gold, which has seen a 6% increase in the last 6 months. The Bitcoin, often seen as a hedge against inflation, has surged in 2024, reaching its highest level since November 2021, partly due to concerns about debt. So what about the US and its economy? Well, the US faces questions about the sustainability of high military spending, which has remained at 9.3% of the GDP over the past 4 years. So what is the future outlook to be? Projections suggest a shift in budget priorities, with the US potentially spending more on debt interest than on defense within 5 years, highlighting the complexity of the issue.
Shalom, give all praise, Yahbashim, Yahbashim, Kakadash. All this apostle man and truth on down, like-minded ones teaching truth and knowledge. So you know this truth and knowledge, the Wadi Yahbashim, Yahbashim, using all this apostle man and truth on down, like-minded ones teaching this truth and knowledge, so we can know this truth and knowledge. All Yahbashim, Yahbashim, Kakadash, give all praise, Yahbashim, Yahbashim, Kakadash. This is a public business. Talking about the U.S. national debt surpasses $34.4 trillion. A public business. Read some information. The United States is at a critical financial juncture as its national debt surpasses unprecedented $34.4 trillion, making a disturbing trend of accumulating debt with an increase approximately $1 trillion every 100 days, pretty much 3 months and plus, 3 months and 10 days, pretty much. Let me see. The rapid escalation has caused alarm in the financial circles, triggering concerns about national long-term fiscal well-being. Let me get my spot, Shalak. Let me find it. Hold up. Where is that? Okay. The Moody, a lending credit rating agency, has downgraded its outlook on the U.S. government debt, citing soaring debt levels and potential future deficits. Economists are apprehensive about servicing the mounting debt, particularly with the rise in interest rates. This scenario, referred as the debasement, could severely impede government's operational capacity. Let me look up something. So talking about relating to every $1 trillion every 100 days, 3 months and plus, in 10 days exact, 100 days. So that's problematic, man. And the Moody's downgraded relating to these the banks, man, which I'm going to show you that. You already have failures with 3 major banks, which is First Republic, which is Signature Bank, and Silicon Valley Bank. 2, I believe, 2 in New York and 1 in California, if I'm not mistaken. So the banks are downgraded, you know what I mean? So they see, from an economical, financial aspect, it's very problematic, man, to say the least, man. You know, they don't trust the long term relating to the security and stability relating to, the well-being financially relating to the government, man. And plus the increase in mounting of debt, man. They don't trust it, man. Debasement meaning. Active process in reducing the quality, the value of something. And that's what's happening. You're seeing the quality and the value of being decreased, man. And I believe in the ancient Rome they did a thing called debasing, making it less and cheapened, and that's what's happening, man. You know, it's becoming debased and cheapened, man. You know what I mean? The word debasement, corrupt, debauch, deprive, pervert, vitiate, and to cause deterioration, lower quality and character. So you see in the deterioration, man, relating to lesson, relating to as far as economically related to this the government system, man. We read it: corrupt, debauch, deprive, pervert, vitiate, which all these words mean to cause deterioration, lower in quality, character, debase, implies a loss of position of worth, value, dignity. Commercialism has debased the holiday. You know what I mean? That splendor, you know, has been debasing, man. You know what I mean? It's decay, man. You see in the deterioration, you see in the lesser relating to his worth, his value, the dignity, of course, the respect, basically relating to the trustworthiness, relating to being that superior economical power that it used to be, man. You know what I mean? Now, ancient Rome, they used to cheapen or lessen relating to the coins, use a cheaper, more lessen value relating to grade of coin. That's a form of debasement. In ancient Rome, they did that, man. Scripture talks about nothing new under the sun, so, you know, I mean, you're seeing it, you know. The action of reducing the quality of something. Government claims academic standards will protect from further debasement. Currency debasement means that the more dollar there are in circulation, the less each dollar is worth. This is an example. Let me see. That's Cambridge Dictionary. So they worry about relating to collapse, man. Let's go to Habakkuk. You know what I mean? Because it relating to the money, it's an illusion relating to printed money. It's just an illusion of something that looks like is a wealth, man. But the reality is, man, it's just accumulation of debt, added debt to the already mounting amount of debt relating to that clay, man. So it's just a more accumulation added to that clay, which represents that debt, man. 2 and 6. Shall not these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to whom that increased that which is not his. You know what I mean? So that relates to different things. You know, things that were taken that belonged to others, that he took for himself, you know, using certain things, using violence, bloodshed and different things, and made it his, which was not. So how long? To him that ladeth himself with thick clay. So that thick clay represents this debt, man. You know what I mean? In the guise of optic wealth, man. So because printing money, quantitative easing, makes it look like they can just print endless amounts of money to make themselves have wealth and riches, man. But actually, they're adding more debt. They're adding more to already what they have as far as mounting debt, man. So that's that clay. Let's go to Job 13 and 4. 13 and 4. Ye are forgers of lies. Forgers means to falsify. And ye are physicians of no value. No value, man. So futile, useless, man. Forgers of lies, man. Scripture talks about Psalms 58 and 3, talking about they were from thy womb they were speaking lies, man. You get it, you know. So that goes to relating to their credibility, man, trustworthiness, man. So the United States is losing its trustworthiness, losing its credibility. You know what I mean? 58 and 3. Let me see if that's the one. 58. And from economical circles, people are worried about, you know, like I said, the well-being and stability relating to the financial fiscal health, relating to especially continuation in the future relating to the economy, man, U.S. economy. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Lies goes to deceit, man. Be not ignorant of anything great or small. Sirach 5 and 15. In general, man. You know what I mean? Because you're going to hear reports that the economy is doing good in different things. But, you know, that may not be exactly true, man. You know what I mean? Because you having people getting laid off. You know, you have an incident that relating to the social media outage, Facebook Meta. Mark Zuckerberg, he lost like $3 billion because of that. There's reports on that. So it's not as healthy as it might seem, man. Do not be ignorant in the matter of large or small, man. Do not be ignorant in matters large or small, man. You know what I mean? And that goes in general, man. Let me see, get that report. You had an incident in Mexico, protesters using a truck to smash through a presidential palace, man. So you seeing the uproars of the people, you know what I mean? You seeing the civil unrest and different things. There's reports here. Mark Zuckerberg Meta lost $3 billion after Instagram, Facebook global outage. So you had a social media pretty much outage. You have the Moody's, which is related to the credit, downgrade banks, man. Major banks, man. This the downgrade banks commercial bank shares. BOK, which is I believe is Bank of Oklahoma. MIT Old National Bancorp, Prosperity Bank Shares, Amarillo National Bancorp, Webster Financial Corporation, Fulton Financial Corporation, and I believe it downgraded Chase Bank as well. Here we go. This might have been an old report to last year. U.S. banking giants have just had their rating downgraded to negative by Moody. Moody Investors Service downgrades JP Morgan, Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America to a negative grade. This is back last year. So these banks are negative grade, man. You know. The NYC Bank deposits may be a flight risk after Moody's downgrades rating. This is CSNBC. So economists, investors, man, they're worried, man. You know what I mean? To put it mildly. Let me see. Just a few examples. You had, like I said last year, First Republic Bank, you had Silicon Valley Bank, you had Signature Bank. They were last year, major banks. These differences from last year. Moody downgrades U.S. banks, and also possible cuts for others to be downgraded. So 10 banks, 11 banks downgraded. You know. So let me see. Yeah, so that was a report on that. Here, A1 to AA3. Let me get that scripture, Isaiah. I think it's 13. Let me see if it's 14. We'll start at 10. All they that speak and say unto thee, art thou become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp does a splendid display. Part of that splendid display relates to, part of that pomp is, the power, the hammer of the earth, the money, financial, being top dog. You know what I mean? Being top in position, not just in power, but financially, being the economical power of the world. That pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of the vials, and the worms spread under thee, and worms cover thee. That goes to decay, deterioration, man. You're seeing that, man. The outward deterioration, economically, financially. You're seeing the corrosion, man, relating to that. You're seeing the devaluation, deterioration, debasement, which means lower of the quality, the quality of, so you're seeing it's beginning to set, man. So that pomp is beginning to be deteriorated, man. It's being exposed, man. you know. Let me see. How art thou fallen from the heavens, O Lucifer, the son of the morning? That's the one's carnal counterpart, the position of powers on earth. Art thou cut to the ground, which did weaken the nations. So it weakened the nations ultimately. First by following his Western ways, his philosophy, ideology, his customs, man, made the other nations follow it. And now they're mad, man. The scripture says, Jeremiah, you know what I mean? So it's not only deteriorate and devalue themselves, but others, it also compromise others to become devalued, man. Because if one goes down, like the domino effect, they all eventually fall, man. Thou art fallen from the heaven, O Lucifer, the son of the morning. How art thou cut to the ground, which did weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven, and I will exalt my throne above the stars of God, and I will sit upon the mount of the congregation the sides of the north, and I will ascend above the heights of the clouds, and I will be like the Most High. That's them continuing in power. Scripture says that pride has deceived thee, man. You know what I mean? They say in Revelations, say, I said a queen, I shall see no sorrow. Paraphrasing Revelation. So that relates to continuation, to be, you know, their thoughts, thoughts that they will be continually exalted and be in the position of power. Scripture says in Psalms 49:11, their houses shall continue from generation to generation. You know what I mean? Take the names after themselves. You know what I mean? So Psalms 49 and 11 in Revelations, and the other ones I just stated, you know, they believe they will continue on, man, and nothing's going to change, man. So, but Scripture says in Obadiah that pride has deceived thee, man. So, yet. Read 13 again. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God, and I will sit upon the mount of the congregation, sides of the north. I will ascend in the heights of the clouds. And that goes like eagle. Scripture talks about they fly up high like the eagle, and I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, which is the ground, also a condition, to set the sides of the pit. They that see me shall narrowly look upon thee. So and consider thee, is saying, is this the man that made the whole earth to tremble, that did shake the kingdoms? Because they were in a position of power. The earth has been given to the hands of the wicked, the hammer of the earth. You know what I mean? Revelation 6 and 4. The red horse shall take peace from the earth, using a great sword, but that's the one in the position of power. That's Revelation 6 and 4. Now, the hammer's been broken, man. You know what I mean? The hammer's been broken. So weakness is setting in, deterioration setting in, weakness, vulnerability. You know, so this is just a few scriptures relating to that. So that was a report relating to banking systems, financial concerns relating to economical health, overall health, especially for the government, especially relating to this continuous mounting debt. You know what I mean? So they're very concerned. It's at 34.4 trillion. So it'll be 35 real soon, trillion. So, you know, economists and many people concerned relating to how long it's going to be continuous financial inflation till that balloon finally bursts and pops. That being said, I want to give all praise Yahweh Shem Yahweh. I hope this helps. I want to give all praise Yahweh Shem Yahweh. Zayah Wolf, over help Shalom.